And as we know, Colorado's explosive growth comes with plenty of growing pains, and the decisions that state leaders make now will directly impact the way we get around in the future.
Certainly RTD knows that, but they have to strike a delicate balance, putting a fair price on transportation services without leaving the neediest Coloradans behind.
Tonight, as RTD contemplates some significant change, Denver 7's Jennifer Kovaleski lays out the facts.
The Denver we know and love is changing, and to meet the needs of our growing city, transportation has to change too.
As those urban centers change, we're seeing changes in our ridership.
No one knows that better than Michael Washington, RTD's transit equity manager.
We definitely want to increase ridership and help, mitigate congestion.
He spent the last year leading a diverse work group on how to overhaul RTD's fare pass options. The result, an overwhelming consensus.
A low-income program as well as a youth program.
Here are the 5 things to know about the proposed changes. The low-income program would offer a 40% discount, but only to riders with incomes at or below 185% of federal poverty levels. The Youth Pass reduces fares for teenage riders. Kids under 12 would ride free, as long as they're with a fare-paying rider. But like anything, these changes come at a cost.
We are not really able to offer many other discounts if we're going to administer a low-income program.
The more diversified of a transportation system you have, the better off you're going to be going forward as you grow.
Andrew Gitz studies urban planning for a living at the University of Denver. He sees accessible fares for low-income riders as a crucial and necessary step forward.
These are the most transit-dependent people in society. These are people who, many of whom don't have an option in terms of driving.
If RTD's board approves the work group's recommendations as is, those low-income discounts will end up costing other riders more for each ticket.
That's a price that we as a community have to pay, but it's really essential that low-income populations do have access to our transit network.
So how much money are we really talking about? These are RTD's current fare prices. Local fares would go up 40 cents to $3. Regional tickets climb 75 cents. And airport fares take the biggest hit, spiking from $9 to $10.50 each way.
If we don't move forward with the fare increase, how do we then reduce costs? So it's a really complicated issue.
In Denver, Jennifer Kovaleski, Denver 7.
So it is important to note, just because RTD is looking at a fare increase, it does not mean that's going to happen. RTD's board gets the final say, and that plan, of course, could change. RTD says next year is the very earliest we could see those fare changes.